What decade comes to mind when someone says the good old days?
The 80s.
The good old days, I would say, is like the early 2000 era. I wasn't even alive back then, but I know that was like the prime days.
Some good old days weren't good for other groups of people, but I feel like it really depends on who you're talking to.
I think it's fun to see how we evolved and like kind of how like technology and like all that plays a part in it.
What age would you consider to be old?
To be old, I think 47. You get wrinkles and gray hairs. I think I want to stay a kid forever.
I would say when they turn 80, I wouldn't be like, oh my God, you're old. I would just say, okay, grandpa, you know. I definitely feel like calling someone old is like the worst compliment. Like, not you're ugly, not you're fat, you're old is just like really bad.
We are showing you videos from years and decades before you were born to find out if you can identify these blasts from the past.
Oh, okay. Sweet. I'm excited. Ooh, fun.
I'm Nick Brosco on behalf of Expert Village, and in this segment, we're going to learn how to burn a CD out of Napster. Now, let's say I wanted to burn all these tracks to a CD that I could listen to in my car or play in a regular CD player. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click one of the tracks, any one, and then push Control-A, which will select all the tracks. And then I'm going to click and hold and drag over to this left column over here, and I'm going to drag it on top of the bottommost item, which says Burn a CD, and I'm going to release. Please note that you have to have a CD burner in your computer to burn a CD, but I'm going to go ahead and put a blank CD in my CD drive. Once I've inserted a blank CD into my drive and I'm ready to burn the disc, go ahead to the bottom and click on the blue button that says Burn Disk.
Have you ever owned or used a CD player? Do you know how to use one?
Of course, you don't know how to use a CD player.
My older cousin would do it all the time. I don't think I had the computer for it, but I remember like her binder was like mom's CD, dad's like you flip through it. She burned so many.
I don't even know what burning a CD is. Like, what is that? So like you guys didn't just have Spotify where you can like just click on a... No.
Like, I feel like that gives the same energy as having to, like, wait for, like, the radio to play a certain song so you can get, like, your voicemail. Like, I've heard about that.
Now we could just go on stores and say, can you just put this on a CD? Or can you just make this as a wallpaper? I think it would be very boring. I'd waste my precious fingers and probably do it wrong. And I don't want to mess up these dimples I have right here.
If you have a phone and you have like Apple Music and you can like save it and stuff, I feel like it's kind of similar, like you have it on your phone, but then again, you know, phones get lost and stuff like that. But I mean, so do CDs, so.
You were regular guys, now everywhere you go, you're being mobbed, people are screaming.
Bye, bye, bye.
What's that like?
Right?
We're still regular guys, I think. Except a lot more people know us, though. That's the only thing. I mean, it's very flattering that people come up to us and ask for autographs.
The hair.
Do people recognize you just out on the street?
Yeah, they recognize us pretty much everywhere. I recall my Christmas vacation, I went skiing and I had goggles, snow cap, jacket up to here. I guess all you could see was my mask and still got recognized.
Justin Timberlake reminds me of like a TikTok boy, like 100%.
Yeah, I mean, we just get recognized pretty much wherever we go.
I know that feeling. I sometimes I see a person and they're like, are you Noelle Louie? I'm like, yes, who's acting?
Okay, so you know who that band is.
I don't know the name. Okay, hold on. Let me think. And there ain't no lie, baby. Bye, 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 bye.
Okay, I don't want to like butcher the name, but isn't like NSync?
Can you name the members of NSync?
No. Justin Timberlake.
Okay, we have Lance Bass, Justin Timberlake, Joey Fatone. There's an A, right? Like there's
There's another J, JC.
JC, and then
Chris Kirkpatrick.
Oh, I wouldn't have gotten Chris.
What do you think about their fashion? Are they wearing the kinds of clothes that you or your friends would wear today?
Honestly, yeah, that's the fit right there. That good stuff.
I think this is new, pretty much, because the rings, they're the exact same. I wear rings, and I know people with hairstyles like that. I sometimes wear hairstyles old, too.
I feel like fashion is always recycled, and I think a lot of people are kind of in the 90s the Y2K type things.
I feel like clothes, as they become less binary, everyone just gets to look a lot cooler. So yeah, I like how that can adjust to now when more people can just wear what they love and not be as, judged.
The season actually begins in March, but there was a time this day marked the true spring awakening.
Oh, this is giving me midsummer energy.
At its
Midsummer energy.
The Maypole.
Oh my gosh.
Perhaps you recall it. Maybe you even danced around one. The tradition spans centuries and continents, with its origins as varied as the costumes.
I've seen this, but I
Popular
don't
at campgrounds
know,
as well as
what it
campuses. The Maypole even did a cameo on the lawn of the White House.
Keep going.
These days, it's a faded custom, but in a few places across the country, there are signs of a comeback. In fact, at
The
Bryn
flower
Mawr
crowns.
College
I'm getting
near
flashbacks.
Philadelphia,
I'm getting
it's never gone
flashbacks from
away.
that movie.
Are you familiar with the tradition of wrapping the maypole?
No, and I'm happy I am. It doesn't look very fun. Woo, yeah, let's go wrap a stick. Yeah!
Yes, and I did not, I thought it wasn't that fun. I mean, it was cool, but I did not find it amusing. So we got to choose our colors. It was kind of like, it wasn't like a flag, but we got to choose our colors. So I did pink, of course.
So for context, wrapping of the maypole originally began in Europe. It was a ritual that celebrated fertility, but once it made its way to the United States, elementary-aged kids in the 70s, 80s, and in the 90s would wrap the maypole at school to celebrate the beginning of spring.
That's fun. I feel like that's kind of fun. I loved it. I love the flower crowns and all that stuff. And I guess that back then it wasn't like a, really like a, like a cultish thing. But now whenever I see something like that, I think of Midsummer, and then I think of cults, and then I think of all this type of stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh wait, I think I remember these.
You're the one I have to be. One of us must face defeat. Victory would be so sweet. Simon, you're the challenge.
I don't really know what's going on. Wow, that looked horrible. The graphics on that looked not good at all. I don't really know what was going. He was tapping it, and he was like, "I'm gonna beat you," but I don't know what was really going on.
I have a Simon, and it gets annoying because when you quit, it still starts talking. So that's why I feel the pain.
Okay, well, so you're familiar with Simon. That game, as you know, is a memory game. It was really popular in the 80s and in the 90s. And as you said, that electronic device, it prompts you with tones and sequences that you have to repeat from memory. It becomes more difficult, and then as it becomes faster and you can't keep up, then you lose. It does sound like a fun game, doesn't it?
Yes, I would still love to play it.
Well, today is your lucky day because we dug up a Simon game from
way.
the FBE vault to test your speed and memory on this old school game.
No way, okay.
Okay, let's see what you got.
Okay, I feel like I'm gonna embarrass myself. Oh.
Do you think kids should play these kinds of games more often?
If they want to get anxiety from, no, I lost.
Okay. Green, red. I'm gonna stop after red.
What's the most difficult part that you remember about playing Simon?
Probably getting it, when it would go faster, probably just having my brain split in two, to get the colors. I feel like a lot of people have short-term memory with being on the computer. I'll be I'm one of them, but just being on the computer and the phone all the time, I feel like our memory is compromised a little bit. So I feel like this would help.
Which one of these should be left in the past?
Definitely that tutorial on how to do that burn a disc thing. No, that was horrible.
One thing we should have again today would probably be, I think more Maypole. More Maypole and more Simon.
I feel like things are a lot easier for us and we have just like more options for everything. Like we don't have to burn a CD, but we get to choose like, oh, do I want to use Spotify? Do I want to use like Apple Music, SoundCloud? Like we just have like a lot of more stuff available to us.
We are living in the modern day now. We don't wrap just sticks around. We don't wrap like string around the whatever pole that was. We don't have pet rocks. We have like VR that could take us into another plane of existence.
Thanks for watching this episode of React.
If you like this video, make sure to hit the like button.
Did you recognize these blasts from the past? Let us know in the comments.
Thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace.
Hey guys, it's Sierra, React producer. Thanks so much for watching this episode. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel here, but also subscribe to our other channel, Replay. Links are down below. Bye guys.